Welcome to my wild adventures. In this month's episode, we head over to Horsey to see if we can find the seal pups. We fly up to Bempton Cliffs for the return of the migration. We've got an awesome product review with the LOWA boots. And of course, some green therapy at Abberton. Okay, let's get on with it. The early bird catches the worm, or so they say. Now, birds aren't my main focus today, but out here, anything can happen. That's half the thrill. The forecast looks good, but winter still has teeth. Staying warm is key, and so is solid footwear, something that we'll take a closer look at later in this programme. There's always a quiet satisfaction in being first at the gates, unless of course I've missed a memo or two. But as the early winter light spills over the horizon, I know I've timed this just right. The stage is set and nature is ready to put on a show. Seals, both adult and their gorgeous, wide-eyed pups, dot the shores like scattered pebbles. Pup season is in full swing here, transforming the dunes into a nursery of ivory white coats and curious faces. Born from November through to January, these pups rely entirely on their mother's rich milk, doubling in size within weeks before shedding their fluffy coats for the sleeker look of adulthood. Among them, no two seals are quite the same. Some sleek and dark, others dappled with unique patterns, each one a perfect fit for the ever-changing coastal landscape. Oh my God, that is so cute. So I am at Horsey, which is in Norfolk and on the Norfolk coast, and I'm currently staring eye to eye with a seal pup. There's thousands and thousands of seals here on Horsey with lots of little pups, and they're so beautiful with their creamy fur and little mottled specks on them and dirt. But yeah, it's beautiful. I didn't think I was going to get out this side of Christmas, but lucky enough I found a day that I was kind of doing nothing, and yeah, come out with my camera. Taken me a couple of hours to get here, but it's definitely worth it. As I say, loads and loads of seals here. It's a beautiful day, sun is out, sky is blue. I think we're due some not so great weather later, but I'm going to stay here possibly till maybe lunchtime, and then I'm going to go to Hickling Broad to see if there's any cranes or any marsh harriers about. But yeah, it's a beautiful part of the world, this. It's a spectacle. If you get the chance to come to somewhere like Horsey, you can get quite close to the seals here. You don't want to get too close, obviously, because you don't want to scare them, you don't want to interrupt the parenting, But yeah, there's quite a few little pups down here, which is a shame, which look like they possibly could be abandoned. I've just been told by one of the wardens that they do abandon their young here sometimes, and but occasionally the mum might be out, you know, hunting for fish and looking for food for them. So hopefully they'll be okay and they'll make it through the winter.
Nature can be cruel at times, but the hundreds, if not thousands, that survive will flourish. Lounging in the sun, their flippers twitch, their round bellies wobble, a playful display of strength that will soon carry them into the wild.
But yeah, good, fantastic opportunity if you want to come out with your camera or bring the family. There's lots of places to view from the dunes, or if you're very quiet and you're very careful, you can come down to the steps. But it is it's a fantastic opportunity to get really close to seals. And there's a few lots of birds, a few birds dotted around as well. Seen some plovers and some oyster catchers and a few different gulls here. But yeah, it's a beautiful place to come, especially with a sort of family. Winter is sort of pup season, so if you get the chance, come down. It's amazing.
Oh my goodness, that face, wide-eyed and wonderful. Could they be any cuter?
Well, as much as I would love to stay here, days are really short now. I'm out of breath walking up through these dunes. But yeah, the hours we have in the day are very short. So I've got to utilise as much time as I can. So I think we're going to move on to Hickling Broad.
You say you don't know where you go, so come.
Just landed here at Hickling Broad, which is an absolutely stunning reserve, part of the Norfolk Wildlife Trust. Thought I might just have a wander, see what's about. Apparently there have been some hen harriers about, which I'd love to see.
Ooh, lost in your world. Ooh, memories of hope. Ooh, lost in your world. Ooh, looking for hope.
So I'm in the Raptor roost at the moment. It's a fair walk with this monster thing, but I'm hoping that I might see something here. Actually, I have seen something here already, but I'll tell you that in a minute. I have walked, I don't know what it is, a quarter of a mile all the way around, went to the Bit and Hide, saw a few things there. Again, lots of marsh harriers. Did see a couple of bearded tits going across the top of the reed lines, which was nice, could hear them first. But in the far distance, I did see 3 cranes flying across, and I did hear one as well. Which is why I've walked all the way around to the Raptors roost to see if there's something here, but actually there's nothing apart from my very first male hen harrier. Now they're very distinctive in their look, about the same kind of size as a large marsh harrier, but grey, a very faint grey with white under its wings here and then black tips. And I could see it sort of flitting in between the taller grass at the back of this marsh. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it on the camera, but it was a bit far away, but I did get it on the binoculars. My God, it was lovely. Beautiful to see my very first male hen harrier, so I was very, very chuffed about that. But as of yet, no cranes. No cranes as such. Well, I've seen them sort of at a super distance, but I just want to get them on camera. It'd be lovely to just get them on film. But We'll keep trying.
Memories have lost in your room, looking for a home.
Five more minutes.
You are having a laugh. Wake up.
Only joking.
Very funny. A new day, a new adventure. The first light hits and that wind chill is brutal, but nothing's going to stop me today. No morning's complete without a solid cup of coffee and a healthy breakfast. As I wave goodbye to my lovely Airbnb, the excitement builds. A true wild spectacle is on the horizon. It's just a short drive to my destination and I can already hear my camera warming up, unlike me.
I absolutely loved filming the seals at Horsey. They were just beautiful pups and I can't wait to go back again. However, filming stationary subjects like seals, it's the easy bit. What about something that isn't quite as obliging?
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be fine. A couple of small birds on the wing, a light seaside breeze, and some lowland backdrops. I mean, what could be easier?
It is absolutely incredible here. I am sitting looking at this open cliff face with nesting gannets, guillemots, razorbills, fulmars, all sorts of wonderful, wonderful bird life. I am sitting at RSPB Bempton Cliffs, and apart from the very cold wind that I've got blowing right across my ear here, which you probably can't actually hear what I'm saying, I'm probably just miming, but I am sitting in sort of -3, -4 degrees. It's bloody freezing. My fingers are numb as hell, but it's definitely worth it. You're really high up here. You know, it's very safe. These wonderful stands kind of jucked out of the cliff faces. Good luck if you've got vertigo, but it's very safe, I promise. But you get to see birds very close up here, so it's really good for the family and the kids, because you know they can see through these little peepholes, and you can see the birds very close up. Some of these gannets are big, and they're flying right here in front of you, which is incredible. But yeah, it's a great experience and just a beautiful place. Hopefully the wind is, better for you than it is for me. Maybe sort of May, June time when the puffins come in, and come and have a look at it then. It's absolutely stunning. But yeah, I thought I'd come up here. I was working in Liverpool. It's about 2.5 hours, 2 hours 40 minutes over to here, so I stayed in an Airbnb last night, which was really nice. 50 quid as well, with breakfast included as well, which is awesome. So yeah, I come over here, spend the day here, chasing birds, shaky footage, but well worth it. But yeah, RSPB Bempton Cliffs, if you get a chance, come up here, it's gorgeous. Lots to see here, absolutely loads to see. And the amazing thing is this place is the largest, I think it's the only gannet colony in England. You have to go to I think Bass Rock, which is sort of near Scotland, or over to Wales to see this many gannets. But yes, this is amazing. And the nice thing about this place is that you can walk to it. You can literally, it's 5 minutes walk from the car park or from the RSPB centre there. It is absolutely stunning, and you can get here. It's just easy access. Just a little walk along these lovely cliffs, and they've got these really nice kind of platforms that stick out and give you an amazing view of the bird life here. It is stunning. Oh, I'm just waiting actually, because all these pigeons flying across now. There's been a peregrine here hunting, and they're all scarpering because hopefully there's a peregrine about. Fingers crossed.
Well, I did catch a glimpse of the peregrine speeding 1,000,000 miles an hour, zipping past my lens with a smile.
I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with featherweight like bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow.
The birds are starting to pair up now, and as more and more return to the cliffs, the air fills with high-pitched calls and petty squawks, the unmistakable soundtrack of breeding season. Guillemots, razorbills and fulmars are all returning to stake their claim on these incredible chalk cliffs. But the true star of the show has to be the gannets. By midsummer, over 10,000 breeding pairs will fill the skies, creating an awe-inspiring spectacle that you simply won't want to miss.
I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with featherweight like bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow.
So I'm currently watching 3 razorbills, which are absolutely stunning, beautiful birds, one of my favourite seabirds. But you've got to have good binoculars. Good binoculars will make your life that much better. And like for these ones, these are 10 by 42s, Swarovski NL Pures. They are absolutely awesome, very, very clear, see lots of detail. And yeah, I mean, obviously with naked eye you can't see a great deal. I can see they're there. With my camera I can see quite a lot of detail. I've got a 600mm lens on, so that's pretty good. But then with these, because of the clarity of the glass, I can actually see these little beautiful little white lines, and just the detail is so good. And yeah, so good binoculars is a must.
Well, times are ticking and the light is fading on this awesome experience.
Well, a great day's birding here at Bempton Cliffs. Can't wait to come back in the summer. Bring your binoculars and your cameras and a good pair of walking boots. And that leads us nicely into this next part.
As walking and hiking grow in popularity, taking care of your feet is a crucial subject.
And helicopters. let's talk footwear. Footwear is major important to us walkers or us outdoor people. Whether you're walking the dog or climbing a mountain, you've got to have good footwear to take care of these two things on the end of your legs. It's really important. And for me, I suffer from a little bit of the plantar fasciitis, which is a little bit of stretching in my tendons. And if I wear my trainers, I definitely can feel it. However, for the past 4 years, I have turned to these. These are boots, walking boots from a company called LOWA, L-O-W-A. And they design and make boots and shoes especially for walking and hiking. And to be honest with you, I'm not sad. I'm not sad, but I have loved wearing these. I have bonded with my boots. These things you trust. Once you start wearing them and they do, what they say on the tin, you know, I feel a passion for these boots. And yes, they are not the cheapest boots in the world. If you're paying something between 150 to 250 pounds for a pair of boots, yes, it sounds like a lot of money. But when you're getting 4 to 5 years out of them, it's a no-brainer. Yeah, and these boots have been absolutely incredible. Nice and soft at the mid-toe, waterproof up to this point, Gore-Tex lined, great grip, and they look good as well. But they have come to the end of their road, as cliche as that may sound, and I need an upgrade. Now, I could go anywhere and buy boots, you know, go to my high street, go online. I can read all the reviews I want. But when you trust in a brand like LOWA, I'm going to turn back to them because I'd be stupid not to. I've worn these, they're comfortable, they made my life much, much better. So I'm going to go for the next level of the LOWA boot. So this is the boot that I've chosen to, I'm not going to say upgrade to, because that's not the right word. I've chosen the LOWA Renegade Evo GTX Mids in this lovely earthy green colour, because it kind of suits what I do, and I love this green. They do come in other colours like grey, browns, blacks, but I've chosen this colourway. I know looks and aren't all of that, because it's more about the functionality and how they look after your feet. And I've worn these for the last few weeks, and they have been very comfortable. Have they been more comfortable than my previous pair? No, they're the same. And I put that down to the fact that actually all their boots are made for purpose. They're fit for purpose, and they do an amazing job. Now, it wasn't the case that I wanted to upgrade. That's not the right word. I wanted the same level of support, something a bit newer. You know, the other ones are looking a bit tired, but these, with time, these will obviously soften up and fit into my, the shape of my foot a lot more. So these will probably get more comfortable. But I think it's more of a trust thing, really, with boots. You kind of, as I say, you form this relationship with boots that you want to put something on and feel comfortable and not have to think about your feet. With this, I don't think about my, let's say my problems with my plantar fasciitis. I don't have any issues with that at all. These are very comfortable. I trust this kind of solid build as well. My previous ones again were sort of a mesh, but this solid feel is, when I'm walking and doing quite hardcore stuff around trees and walking over stumps and all that sort of thing, these feel a lot more sturdy. I mean, that might be because they're new, but at the same time, I really love these. So, it's a big thumbs up for now. But maybe what I'll do is I'll review them in, let's say, a couple of months' time when I've really put them through the the test and see how we get on. But for now, I love these. They're really lovely. Now, how to actually make those decisions and warrant spending a good amount of money on a pair of boots. I mean, they're over £200. But as I said, these will last me for 5 years. Instead of buying a pair every year that I know I'm just gonna, they're throwaways, I'm gonna spend a bit more money on them and they'll give me the longevity that I want. But how do you actually choose them? So do you go to a high street store, walk up and down 10 foot and think, there, they're ones, yeah, brilliant. Or do you watch a review like this and you think, oh, he said they're good, there, you know, I'll buy them. Well, I'll take that. I'll take that responsibility of saying, you should buy a pair of something like these, because I've worn these for 4 years, so I have put them through their paces. And I trust the brand. I'm not being paid to do this. I do this as a passion project. All my stuff for wildlife is passion project. People may give me stuff, okay? But I don't actually get paid to do this. I just want to enjoy what I do. And I actually kind of want to share it with you guys to actually show you what you could do as well. And for me, you know, having good footwear and have a trusted manufacturer that you can use, and bear in mind that I am in the industry of working with manufacturers. I do design product as well. So I do know good stuff. I'm not trying to boast or anything, but over the years, again, with that trust element, I want something that I know is going to last, it's going to do everything that I want it to do, and these do a great job. Simple as that.
I'm giving these boots a huge thumbs up. I can't praise them enough. If you're in the market for a new pair of walking or hiking boots, look no further than LOWA. Head over to their website to explore the range. What is green therapy? Well, it's an idea that spending time in nature can improve mental and physical well-being. It's based on the connection between humans and the natural world. It's the weekend and I need some green therapy. Now, adventure doesn't have to mean jetting off to some far-flung place. It's right there, just outside your door. Whether you're in the middle of a busy town or tucked away in the quiet countryside, nature is always calling. You just have to step out and go find it. Most weekends we get wrapped up in the same routines. DIY jobs, errands, social plans, the stuff that just seems to fill time. But every now and then, when time is actually your own, do something that matters. Go find those special places, the hidden corners of the wild that no one seems to notice. A quiet stretch of woodland where the trees move like waves. A winding river that carves its own path. Even a city park where birds still make their presence known. Good things happen when you make the effort to look. Switch off for a while. Step back from the screens, the endless scrolling, the noise that clutters the mind. Just stop. Breathe in the fresh air. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Listen to the wind move through the trees. Let the world slow down for a moment. There's something about being out here, away from the rush, that clears the head and resets everything. Because nature isn't just somewhere you visit. It's something you're part of. And I think John Muir said it best. And into the forest I go, to lose my mind and to find my soul. If you enjoyed this content and you'd like to see more, please consider liking and subscribing. There are plenty of films in the playlist and loads of new features on the way.